Hey guys, it's Alex. Today I want to talk to you guys about shifting techniques, manual Mustangs. Tons of people are down on this MT82 transmission. They hate it, they say it breaks, and I want to kind of dispel some myths about the MT82 transmission. A lot of people that rag on this transmission have never experienced the T5. That T5 was, my God, it was the worst transmission Ford ever put behind a pony car, muscle car, whatever it is. That sucker would break third gear in stock form with minimal effort. If you drive it normal and never do a quick shift, no issues. But the moment you really start leaning on that T5 transmission, even if it was a world-class transmission, you'd have issues. This MT82 that comes on Mustangs can hold up to 600-700 horsepower, no problem. You just have to understand what the fragile area is on this transmission. So, clutch selection. That is the main thing with these transmissions, is which clutch to run. You should not run a clutch that engages insanely hard, aka anything spec or McLeod RXT. If you're gonna run a McLeod product, run a RST or a sprung hub design clutch. If you look up Mantic clutches, they have a sprung hub design. It's basically doesn't transfer as much torque through the main shaft. It just kind of softens the blow in between gear shifts. Now, the other thing I see that causes a lot of driveline failures is shifting and shifting technique. A lot of guys think you have to power shift these cars like every time, just constant power shift. Look, if you're quick enough, if you have great foot, hand, eye coordination, you can get this guy in a gear and not really lose much by quick shifting the car, not necessarily power shifting. What's power shifting? Power shifting is when you leave your foot to the floor in between the shift. So you go, wah, so what happens? You're to the floor, and depending on how fast or slow you are, you push the clutch in, the RPM spike in between the shift, and then you let go, and then bam, they go into the next gear. But if you're slow on it, you hit the rev limiter, it comes back, it does something funky. You have to understand that any transmission, when you're at high horsepower, has to be handled a little differently. I've seen guys break MT82s in stock form. I've seen guys break I've seen guys break Magnums because they're just guerrilla driving assholes and they use the wrong clutch for the application. Now, if you've seen some of my videos, the driver mod event, I have an in-car camera of me shifting the car. I'm not the best shifter on the planet, not even close, but I'm better than most. I mean, the car has 100,000 miles on it. The clutch lasted me 100,000 miles. I recently upgraded to a Mantic clutch, and I have about 5,000 on that. And I have a Barton Hybrid 3 shifter. Why did I go with the shifter? Real simple, short throws, shorter than the previous shifter that I ran. It's not better than the other overall, it's better for me, because since I quick shift the car, I want a short shift. Okay, subsequently the other company has come up with a shorter throw shift. I haven't tried it, it could be great, but right now I'm happy with this, so I'm gonna leave it alone. So again, you do not have to power shift these cars. You can lift your foot up ever so slightly. I'm gonna put the camera over there at a different angle. I'm gonna show you some quick shifting techniques. Nothing crazy. I hope I don't blow it up. It has 110,000 miles on it, so I'm just gonna do some quick shifts and show you what you can do without having to power shift, meet the foot to the floor, and still get the results you want. All right, that's a pretty good angle right there. I had some thoughts about angle, but that'll work. So what I'm gonna do is, you're not gonna see this foot to the floor in between the shifts the whole time. You might see it come up ever so slightly, but bringing the shifter back as quickly as humanly possible while coordinating it with your left foot is crucial, is absolutely crucial. You cannot go, wah, bah. No, you have to quick, bam, 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 bam. Don't fuck around, as quick as possible. That's how you get results. That's how you prevent the car from laying over on the shifts. That's how you get maximum ET. So I took off the stabilization feature on the camera because what was happening before is it was shaking so much that you couldn't even see shit what's going on. So I'm gonna slow down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come to a stop. Hopefully I don't get pulled over. I'm on a very straight line road. in Mexico. I went all the way to Tijuana to make the video. And I'm going to go to first gear and then just kind of row it and show you guys what I'm talking about, okay? Here we go. Car's making over 700 rear horsepower. I'm going to have traction issues, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Quick shift, get it in there. Don't fuck around. Don't wait it around. Don't pop. You gotta get it in there as fast as possible. That's the way you're gonna get best ET, and it takes a ton of practice. Trust me, I have broken like 20 T5 transmissions. This is still the bone stock MT82 from 2011, 110,000 miles. As long as you get some practice and some technique, it'll last you a very long time on a high horsepower car and not really cause you any issues.